Welcome back to Car Future Wheels. We're diving into every detail of this highly anticipated sports car, from its bold exterior styling to the high-revving rotary engine under the hood. We've got the full breakdown of what Mazda has brought to the table this time. Buckle up, because the RX-7 is here to shake up the sports car world all over again. Starting up front, the RX-7 immediately announces its presence with a modernized yet unmistakably retro design. The headlights are now ultra-slim LED units, seamlessly integrated into the front fascia. Mazda has done a great job here blending heritage and innovation. There's a slight nod to the FD generation's iconic pop-up lights, though these are fixed units. The illusion of depth and sharp curvature around the lens harks back to the 90s silhouette. The grille is minimal, bearing Mazda's updated emblem in gloss black, surrounded by aggressive sculpting in the lower bumper. Aerodynamics played a big role in the design of the front end, from the air curtains channeled around the front wheels to the heat extractors flanking the central intake. Everything feels performance-oriented. The hood itself features a subtle bulge, not just for drama, but to accommodate the new rotary-powered train. The hood lines lead your eyes back toward the cockpit with precision. Shifting to the side, the 2026 RX-7 strikes a perfect balance between elegance and muscle. It has a compact, low-slung stance, with proportions that scream rear-wheel drive. The wheelbase is slightly longer than the FD's, giving it a more planted look while enhancing cabin space. Flush door handles pop out when unlocked, contributing to the car's clean profile. The fender flares are prominent but not exaggerated, giving room for 20-inch forged aluminum wheels wrapped in performance rubber. The side mirrors are mounted on slim aerodynamic stalks, with integrated turn indicators and a slight curve in their design to optimize airflow. You'll also notice a sharp character line that begins at the front fender and tapers off toward the rear haunches. There's a harmony in the way light moves along the body panels, thanks to Mazda's latest interpretation of their Kodo design language. And when you catch this thing in motion, especially in its signature soul red crystal paint, it almost looks liquid. Around the back, the RX-7 continues to impress with a minimalist but aggressive approach. The taillights are slim, circular LED elements set inside a darkened housing, paying homage to the twin round designs of past RX models. An integrated ducktail spoiler flows naturally from the rear hatch, adding downforce without disrupting the design. Just below that, a blacked-out diffuser cradles dual titanium exhaust tips that emit a unique rotary growl. The bumper is sculpted and functional, housing rear air vents to extract turbulence from the wheel wells and providing clean airflow separation at speed. There's also an optional carbon fiber rear lip spoiler for those wanting more track day readiness. Overall, the rear design is clean but commanding, wrapping up a 360-degree design that feels cohesive, purposeful, and unmistakably RX-7. Step inside the RX-7 and you are greeted by a cockpit that merges Mazda's contemporary simplicity with analog sports car charm. The dashboard is driver-focused, with a slightly curved center stack and digital gauge cluster that displays all the vital telemetry: a rotary RPM, boost pressure, oil temps, and more. Mazda didn't skimp on quality here. You've got Alcantara wrapping the upper dash, real aluminum switchgear, and contrast stitching that ties the interior to the exterior color. The flat-bottomed steering wheel is compact and tactile, with rotary-specific paddle selectors mounted behind. While most modern cars push for massive screens, Mazda kept it tasteful here. A 10.3-inch center display blends cleanly into the dash and supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Physical climate controls sit below, designed for usability even during spirited driving. The bucket seats offer a blend of comfort and support, with high bolsters and multiple adjustment options, including lumbar and side support. Leather and suede upholstery come standard on the Touring trim, while the higher-spec performance package adds carbon fiber seatbacks and red stitching. In terms of practicality, the RX-7 remains a true sports coupe. There's a modest rear cargo space under the liftback style hatch and a pair of rear seats that are best used for small bags or your track day helmet. Sound insulation has been minimized in favor of engine note clarity. Mazda wants you to hear that rotary buzz. Even so, road and wind noise are kept in check thanks to double-sealed doors and acoustic glass. Now let's talk performance. The soul of the RX-7. Under the hood is Mazda's all-new 1.6-liter twin-rotor Skyactiv-R engine. Unlike past generations, this rotary features hybrid assist. A small electric motor is integrated between the engine and the rear wheels, providing instant torque fill at low RPMs and improving overall responsiveness. The system delivers a combined 365 horsepower and 310 pounds-feet of torque. The rotary unit revs all the way up to 9,500 RPM, with peak power arriving past 8,000. This isn't just numbers on paper, it's an experience that rewards the driver for pushing higher, for exploring every bit of that tachometer. The RX-7 launches from 0 to 60 in just 4.1 seconds and pulls hard through the gears thanks to its lightweight construction and rear drive dynamics. The 6-speed manual is the default transmission. Yes, Mazda stayed true to enthusiasts here, though a new 8-speed dual-clutch automatic is available for those who prefer paddles. A limited slip differential comes standard, along with adaptive suspension that stiffens up in Sport Plus mode. Mazda also included brake-by-wire tech, allowing for better modulation at high speeds. Steering is electric, but it's tight and communicative. On the track, the RX-7 remains flat and nimble, with near 50-50 weight distribution and a curb weight under 3,000 pounds. Mazda's engineers even gave the hybrid system torque vectoring ability, helping rotate the car mid-corner with precision. It's not trying to be a grand tourer, it's raw, balanced, and focused on driving pleasure above all. Fuel economy sits at around 28 miles per gallon combined, with help from regenerative braking and engine stop-start tech. But let's be real, if you're buying an RX-7, you're not in it for efficiency. You're in it for that unique blend of screaming revs, rear drive purity, and sharp design that this car delivers in spades. As for pricing, the base RX-7 starts at $49,900. That gets you the manual transmission, adaptive dampers, LED lighting, and a well-equipped interior. Step up to the performance trim at $57,500 and you add Brembo brakes, carbon aero bits, forged wheels, and the dual-clutch option. A limited launch edition will be available for the first production year, priced at $61,990 and featuring exclusive paint options, serialized badging, and a matching custom key fob. All things considered, the 2026 Mazda RX-7 is not just a rebirth, it's a renaissance. It reintroduces the rotary engine in a future-facing way, proving that internal combustion still has stories to tell, especially when it's this exciting. It doesn't chase trends or attempt to be a luxury sports car. Instead, it brings driving purity back to the spotlight, and it does so with timeless design and a rebellious spirit. Mazda could have played it safe. They didn't. They took a risk and it paid off. This car is for those who still love the dance between man and machine, and for everyone who waited, dreamed, and hoped that the RX-7 would return one day. This one's for you. Thanks for watching Car Future Wheels. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 Mazda RX-7, give us a like, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more in-depth looks at tomorrow's most exciting vehicles. We've got plenty more coming your way from EVs to ice creamers, so stay tuned. Until next time, keep your wheels spinning and your revs high.